Alright, what's going on, guys? It's GSR here. I wanted to explain to you guys why I highly dislike zoning in Mortal Kombat or Injustice or NRS fighting games as a whole. I don't think NRS has a complete idea of how zoning is supposed to work when you guys are outside of footsie range, and you guys are playing the neutral where you can attack and defend and the opponent can attack and defend. I feel like they have a small idea of it, but not a complete idea of it. You get what I'm saying? So zoning can be very biased based on the fact that you have the health lead. It can also be biased based on the character that you're actually using, where their zoning is more superior. But not only that, this also destroys the neutral, mainly because projectiles literally break neutral because projectiles do not clash. So this causes a serious dilemma for the opponent that is losing the match, right? And they have a difficult time getting in. And keep in mind, if you take it upon yourself to go for like Jade's dodging shadows move, to stop Cabal from throwing a projectile at you, he can go for a nomad dash and completely annihilate you. Now don't get it twisted, Jade can bait this attempt and punish him and close the distance very easily, but this attempt can be basically baited to where Cabal's like, oh, okay, I know for a fact he's trying to bait me to go into a nomad dash, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep throwing projectiles and waste, the time clock, right? Now in Street Fighter, if Ryu and Ken throw out a regular Hadouken, it clashes, right, which doesn't destroy the neutral. If Ryu throws out a meter burn Hadouken, because he used the bar meter, he has an added Hadouken in the middle of that Hadouken, so he has two Hadoukens in one. So if Ken throws out a regular Hadouken, what'll end up happening is that Ken will burn out one of them, like he'll beat out one of them, but then he has to throw out another one to beat the other Hadouken. So if they both throw out a meter burned Hadouken, because there are two Hadoukens in one, both of the projectiles will clash and it won't destroy the neutral, right? However, in NRS fighting games, for some weird reason, NRS does not necessarily believe that projectiles should be clashing. So this gives a player like Cabal that has better zoning game than Johnny Cage, I believe, because of the knockdown property that he gets. This gives Cabal an unfair advantage in this matchup when you guys are outside of footsie range. So this causes a serious dilemma for so many different reasons, and this is very biased for so many different reasons. You see where I'm going with this? And then you guys wonder why I tell you I don't like zoning. I don't think it's a real play style. I don't think it's fair. You get what I'm saying? Now you guys understand why I say the stuff that I say about zoning. Zoning is very biased across the board, depending on the character that you use. Now, another thing that I'm going to show you guys that not a lot of high-level players or well-known members of the FGC, just in general when it comes to Mortal Kombat, acknowledge. And this is where I have a problem at. They don't acknowledge this, but not only that, they don't even acknowledge the fact that this situation right here, right? See how Cabal goes for this regular projectile? See this? It's 90 frames, and it's active for 90 frames, excuse me. His recovery is 27 frames, right? And I want you guys to see this. There's no punish. Even though I just went for a shadow kick, right? I have to be this close to you, right, in order to get some form of a punish, which logically makes no sense, ladies and gentlemen, and mostly gentlemen, right? Now, you have projectiles in this game that can break neutral and condition you to block low, and a prime example is Gears, right? Now, granted, don't get it twisted, Gears can be punished for this move. I'm not going to lie. Gears can be punished when he does this move, right? But then you have moves in this game that are just very confusing to look at. So Rambo is a prime example, and is a prime example, right? And I understand that some people may feel as if I'm always attacking this game and I'm always coming at this game sideways, but I'm speaking from a competitive and a logical standpoint. You cannot refute these examples and the stuff that I'm exposing. I do not like it when high-level players, including certain well-respected members in the NRS community, try to downplay this and act like this is not problematic. This is the reason why I said I can't take losing seriously in NRS fighting games. It doesn't feel like you actually lost against a player. It feels like you actually lost against nonsense. Because you can't play neutral. Not against certain characters in this game, which logically makes no sense. So what I'm going to do here, right, is I'm going to show you something else that's problematic. You see Rambo's projectile? Can you guys see this projectile? Can you guys see this? They make projectiles difficult to actually visually see in this game. Now granted, of course, you will be paying attention to the opponent, but there will be times where you're paying attention to your character because you're trying to see where your character is, so that way you can use that certain normal to hit the opponent or a certain special move, right? So it happens. So why do they make projectiles not visible to where you can actually see where it's going? A perfect example that's more better than Rambo is Aaron Black. Aaron Black has invisible projectiles that you cannot actually see. So you have to go based off of when he shoots the projectile, which doesn't make any sense at all. You see, what's ironic about this is that people can hate me all they want. People can dislike me all you want. I don't really care. I don't care, okay? I don't care. I'm not here for everyone to like. Everyone's not going to like your opinion. Everyone's not going to like you just as a person because they feel like you're a negative person. When in reality, they don't know me in personal or in real life, right? Now, I can understand, that in the beginning stages of my YouTube, I guess you could say, quote unquote, Mortal Kombat career, I've come off as a very negative and a very angry person. But I've also done some of that for entertainment purposes to, get you guys entertained and help you guys understand where I'm coming from, right? But I've always told you guys the honest truth. Now, certain things that I've said, it went overboard, or certain things I didn't have enough input on, so I'm not going to lie. But now that I'm extremely experienced in this game, I'm not going to sit here and allow people to come in my comment section down below and try to make me seem like I'm the crazy one, like I'm not experiencing or seeing the things that I'm seeing in this game, as if you guys are not experiencing and seeing the things that you see in this game. A lot of times players take it upon themselves, especially the experienced ones, the high-level player ones, they take it upon themselves to oppose change of progression for a game because they don't like the fact that an individual like me or Mike Hollow or KG or Big Gus that exposes stuff like this that needs to be talked about. You see what I'm saying? Like, it goes deeper than that. You know what I mean? And this is the problem. Like, if I have Aaron Black go for his fatal blow, right? If I have him go for his fatal blow, watch this. Where is his projectiles? You can see Frost's projectile, you can see Gearus's fatal blow, but you can't see Aaron Black's. Then on top of that, what's very weird about Aaron Black, right, is that he can hold this move without even using any form of resources. And watch this. Like, that doesn't make any sense. He's not using any resources. I get if he does it to one, but he should have to use resources to cancel out the other one. And he doesn't have to do that. Damn, he kicked the hell out of that thing. Yeah, he kicked the shit out of that thing. But my bad. He's like, get your ass in there, boy. You going upstairs. But anyway, this is just like a little bit of the examples that I can actually show you guys. It's just that my brain is not wired like that to just sit down and accept anything that happens in this game. You know what I mean? Like, I just cannot, like, I can't ignore this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it is about me, but I cannot ignore seeing stuff like this in this game. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't see myself sitting there and being like, yeah, it's whatever, it happens, it's NRS for you, it's fine. Like, no, this is not fine. This is not fine. This is extremely biased. And there's so many different examples that I can actually show you guys. Like, it's not even funny. You know what I mean? Like another perfect example is characters that excel in close range engagements, but they can also compete with zoners that play a keep away game, like Scarlet. Like, I don't understand this, bro. Like, it doesn't make any sense. She's a keep away character, yet you are able to challenge her. Like, a lot. Like I'm not talking about a little bit, I'm talking about a lot. You know what I mean? And it's just weird, bro. Like, it's just weird seeing stuff like this. you know. And I understand that there are certain ways that you can get in: teleport, projectile immunity, reflect. You know, you can absorb a projectile to get a damage buff or get some type of health. I'm not going to, you know, discredit NRS for certain attempts like that. Even in Injustice 2, they made it to where, like, if Superman goes for like that low beam or whatever, which I gotta buy that game again because my baby cousin, she broke my discs and stuff like that. So that's the reason why I'm not playing Injustice 2 right now. But you know, they made it to where, like, you can forward roll through the projectile, but they also made it to where, like, if you're close enough, there's a gap, right? But they made it to where projectiles don't even clash. It's weird. Like, they have it down pat, but they don't have it down pat. You get what I'm saying? It's just hard for me to explain all the way what I mean by this, but you guys kind of see where I'm going with this. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Without further ado, man, hopefully you guys are being safe out there. You guys are living good lives and stuff like that. I'm trying to live a good life. You know, hopefully the next NRS game, they learn their lesson and stuff like that, and they try to improve off of this. But if they don't, man, it is what it is at the end of the day, man. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Be safe out there.